Hey y'all, we are back. We are making a meal, no smoothies, no dips, nothing weird, just chicken. Shocker, I know. But like I said, I haven't made chicken, an easy chicken dish in a while, so I feel like we're due and we can get away with this one. So believe it or not, I'm not really in the mood to cook. That doesn't happen most days, but I figured if I'm always preaching to y'all simplicity, convenience, cut out a lot of the work of having to prep food and just buy like the frozen veggies, pre-chopped onions, bell peppers, all that fun stuff. I'm listening to myself for once and actually I'm doing the same thing. A lot of times none of that really bothers me, but like I said, I want something healthy, home-cooked meal, but I don't really want to cook it. So I kind of thought of this on the way home and thought this would be a good dish to share with y'all. So I kind of abused my body over the weekend. So I was like, I want something super light, fresh. I've just been chugging all the lemon water, eating all the lemons, hence where this recipe kind of came from. So that is what we're gonna do. Now, this is literally it. This is all that we're gonna do is, here's a bag of some chicken breasts that I went ahead, already trimmed, kind of cut them up into strips, I guess, maybe, like kind of filleted it because they were, I think, chicken on steroids. But put that in there and then we're just gonna juice 2 lemons, throw that in there. And then this onion is gonna go over here with the rice when we do that. So instead of just cooking the rice in water, we're gonna do it in chicken broth, just a little bit healthier and a little more nutrients in there, but the flavor honestly is so much better. So that's what we're gonna do there. But other than that, it's putting all this right here in this bag. And then I'm just gonna marinate this in the fridge for about ½ hour. You can do it for a ½ hour or overnight or not at all. So the first time I made this recipe, I actually did marinate it, but I made a version of this. I haven't made this exact one, but like I said, we're gonna see how this turns out. I have confidence that it's gonna be good depending on or compared to what I did last time, but we're just gonna throw everything in a bag, marinate it or not, saute it in the skillet just a little bit, and then we're just gonna dump the rice in there and throw everything in the oven. So first things first, of course, preheat the oven to 350, and that can heat while you guys, I guess, trim your chicken. If you have to chop up an onion, then you can do that. But like I said, pre-cut, store-bought. If you pre-cut a bunch of veggies yourself just to have conveniently in the fridge, highly recommend doing that as well. But that's really it. So right now I'm just gonna, like I said, juice the lemons, throw that in there, throw the spices in there, and then we're gonna go saute the chicken a little bit and do the same then with the onion and the rice. And then it'll be ready to throw in the oven and there's nothing else to do after that. So we'll be rocking and rolling. Okay, so a couple things. I don't know where our lid to this pan went. So what you should do right about now, the chicken isn't cooked, but it's been like sauteed and whatnot, as you guys just saw. And then I set that on top of the rice that I was starting to cook, and it was kind of like boiling, but not really. Anyways, you're supposed to capture all the heat with the lid that I don't have. So I'm gonna use foil. And I know this might be loud, so I'm trying like not to talk at the same time. Okay, just like that. So if you guys have a lid, definitely looks prettier than mine, but that is all that we're doing really to this until it's time to eat. So I'm just gonna pop this in the oven for, I'd say like 35 to 45 minutes, just obviously until the rice has cooked and absorbed the chicken broth, and then the chicken's done. So also, I ran out of rice. So I did a cup of chicken broth and 3/4 cup of rice. You can do more or less. You can totally skip the rice if you just want to do the chicken, but do not also forget the Mrs. Dash. It will forever be Mrs. Dash to me. So I'm using just the Mrs. Dash salt-free lemon pepper seasoning. So again, that's probably then why you saw me also add in just some Himalayan salt. But if you're using a normal lemon pepper, again, most seasonings already have salt. Just don't over salt it. But again, you can always do that at the end, just totally up to you and what you want to use. But seasoning wise, this was it. And then, of course, oregano. So this was all there was to it. And then pre-chopped garlic and a pre-chopped onion. So easy peasy. I'm gonna go throw this in the oven so it can get cooking and get done, and then we will try it out. Y'all, it looks and smells so good. I would say, I wish you could smell this, but you guys should be making it after this video. So I don't even have to taste it to know that it's good, honestly. I don't normally say that, but it smells so stinking good. Now you know what time it is. It's the assembly part, which is the best part. It's right before we eat. So I just have another lemon that I cut up into like lemon slices. Not that you actually eat that part, but I'm just gonna like lay it on top, and then also some parsley. I was going back and forth of whether or not I should mix the fresh parsley in with the rice or not. Was that right or wrong? I don't know, but I'm gonna put it on top just for a little like fresh green accent type color. But honestly, the rice, for me running out, I think it made a good amount. So this is a perfect meal prep meal. I had extra chicken to cook, so instead of cooking just for myself, I was like, might as well make it all. I had the lemons to use and whatnot. So that is what we did. And honestly, oh, hot. Should not have done that. Hot. Oh my God, that made me sweat. Okay, so don't do that, but really easy meal prep meal. Light, healthy, simple. Really can do about anything you want with it. So that was what we did, but let me go ahead and put it together, and I'm gonna run it by the taste testing authorities and see how we did. All right, I got the stamp of approval, so not surprising, but super exciting. So this is definitely better than the original time that I made it. Like I said, it was super good then, but I even marinated the chicken last time around, and this time I didn't. So super great if you're in a crunch, wanting something healthy, light, not really in the mood to cook, and you can meal prep at the same time. So this is definitely a win. I'm gonna make this again, but definitely sharing this with you guys. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to enjoy any more of these. Like I said, I'm ridding my body of everything that was bad for me this past weekend. But I don't know, this is like maybe my 10th video. I've kind of lost track, but I feel like I'm on a hot streak, so it would have just been rude to not have a Miller Lite. So you're welcome, is what I'm saying. but I think that's it. Till next time. So I don't really have any plans for next time. I'm encouraging you guys to use the little comment box, the description box. You guys aren't using it, so I don't really have any recommendations from y'all coming my way, but I'll get creative and figure out something. I like to know what you guys like to eat, so I know what to cook, so I can help you guys try to be healthier. I don't know if I'm a good or bad influence because, you know, Miller Lite, but. So that's what we're working with. I hope you guys try this recipe. It's really, really, really super good. So I will see you guys though next week. Until then, like I said, comment if there's anything that you want me to attempt to make even, and I will do it. So until next time, you guys, enjoy.